How's it going, everyone? Nick from the Subimods Special Products Unit here today, again with another top 5 most wanted for the 22 BRZ. So, for those who haven't seen these videos, my job is to bring you guys the most wanted products for the month in review. So we are covering this month 5 products for February. These are products that we curated based on their demand, based on, just overall customer true customer requests, right? Whether that be orders, whether that be inquiries, however it is, it highlights that these products are out there on BRZs and the GR86 platform, and we want to bring them to you guys and highlight them so that you guys can take a look at them. Let's dive into it. First is a big one. It's a big question that we get a lot. It comes down to suspension, right? Coilovers. The BRZ GR86 platform is a great car out of the box. The car is amazing whether you want to do drift, autocross, circuit racing. I mean, this is a car you can drive to the track, put it on the track, and you'll have a great day. But suspension upgrades on this car increase that enjoyment tenfold. So, Ohlins is a premium manufacturer. For those who haven't heard of them, haven't looked at them, they have a long heritage in motorsport. And their kit for the 22 BRZ, while it is one of the more expensive units that we offer, it is not in any way unwarranted of the price it has, right? So this is a product that we have on our BRZ. And the cool part about the Ohlins product is you can kind of curate it as the way you want by adjusting what top hats you use. So a lot of customers will say, oh, well, I don't want the creaks, clacks, all the NVH that comes from putting in a coilover set with aluminum top plates, right? Most coilovers that are on the market now will include those by default. Ohlins is kind enough to offer their kit by default with no top hats, so an end user could say, all right, I want to use my stock rubber top hats, be able to get some upgraded performance, get the car a little bit lower, but not have all of that noise, vibration, and harshness. Moving on, we have the Alpharex Nova Series headlights. So Alpharex is a new player to the Subaru space, dipping their toe in the water, their big toe, by the BRZ platform. But the Nova Series headlights, this is a cool product, right? The styling is very more Toyota, I would say, very Supra-esque with the 6 center projectors that they do, and then the red line offered on one of their versions. But these are nice lights. They have options for customers who have the limited models with the SRH headlights, so you don't get a warning light on the dash, although you do lose that steering response function that the OEM lights have. Although the big benefit here of what you gain is you gain a really, really strong LED system within these headlights. It has a beautiful cut, it's a bright temperature, and then you also get a lot of Alpharex's show quality stuff. So you'll get your sequential blinker, you'll get a show mode. It's a cool product for the user who's focused on style and also not wanting to compromise any performance. There's a lot of times where concerns come up of where, it's like, well, the OEM headlight is actually very good, right? I don't want to lose any performance, I don't want to lose any depth, brightness, whatever that may be. Alpharex has blended that style with the performance very nicely, and it's definitely a product you want to take a look at for sure. Number 2 on the list was Alpharex. Moving down, AWE. So there's probably a lot of you watching this who are like, yep, I already have one of these, because AWE, although it's in the 3rd position, it has been out for, over a year at this point, and it is by far the most in-demand exhaust for the BRZ. The cool part about AWE, you're gonna have made in America. That's important. They're right in Pennsylvania. We've toured their facility. They are extremely conscious of making these products here in the States and then delivering them to customers. The beautiful part, again, of their their kind of exhaust suite for the BRZ, similar to Ohlins, is very modular, right? So you can get their touring, you can get their track, you can get their black diamond tips, or they're polished. And you don't have to live with that, right? So let's say, even though the touring is our number 3 this month, that's the quieter system, deploys their 180 technology, which helps eliminate drone from the power band of the car, gives it a more professional tone while still being pretty loud, I'll be honest. But let's say down the road, you're like, you know what? I wanna go louder, right? I want the loudest exhaust on the car. You can buy their touring to track conversion. And just the same as if you started with a track and you're like, oh man, this is a little too loud. Maybe the neighbors are complaining. Maybe your significant other's not happy being in the car with you. You can fix all that by doing their track to touring conversion. So this system is, again, similar to the Ohlins, designed to live with the car, right? We don't want you buying twice. These manufacturers are conscious of this and they're making options so that you guys have the ability to not necessarily have to make a second purchase. You can live with it and adjust it to your needs as your needs change. So again, AWE Touring, take a look at this because this is a system that is always in demand, and every time we sell it, it has rave reviews. So take a look. The next one up, 4th position this month. It's a common thing with GR86 and 22 BRZ owners. It's a concern, right? It's around the oiling system in the car. This one is actually GReddy's baffle plate. It is designed to keep that oil contained in the pan so that, well, hopefully it stays contained in the pan. If you don't, that's a separate issue. But to keep that oil in a position that allows for consistent oil pressure through virtually any activity. Now, if you flip the car over, you might want to make another call. If you're already concerned about your oiling system in the car, you're going to pull the pan, you're going to look at the RTV, you may have a shop clean it up. Why not take that extra added insurance for a sub $200 product and get that baffle plate in there, right? It's cheap insurance. So the last one up, taking the 5th position this month for top 5, is going to be the HKS intake. Now, this version that we're selling a lot of is actually their full kit. It includes the suction pipe, the ducting, everything. The BRZ GR86 platform, a lot of people feel like, oh, well, it's a low power platform. There's not a lot of potential in it. But at the end of the day, with any vehicle, really, if you can get air in more efficiently and you can get air out more effectively, you're gonna have a better performing vehicle. Now, the beauty of the HKS intake is this is an extremely premium product. HKS releases nothing without massive R&D. So this is a product that can be installed without a tune. It is not gonna compromise performance in that way, whereas some other intakes may. And it is going to give you a nice upgrade in terms of performance. Also, from a style perspective, if you're out at the shows and you want to pop the hood, it is going to bring that JDM flair to the engine bay. So while HKS does offer this kit in part pieces, we recommend it completely as a whole, because at the end of the day, that's how it was designed. A lot of times, similar to like the AWE and the Ohlins, manufacturers will part piece kits to be able to create a lower barrier of entry for a customer to purchase that product. But with this one specifically, combining all of those elements together is gonna get you the best product out of the gate. And personally, I wouldn't wanna compromise with an intake because of the fact that it simply is more effective when it's used as it's designed by that manufacturer. So again, the HKS intake comes in at number 5. Now, all of these products are on the website. If you guys have any questions about any of them, please feel free to ask. That's what we're here for. Comment, send an email to the guys. They are here. I myself will be back next month with another top 5. But again, we really want to make sure you guys are aware that if you're looking at anything or you have any questions about these products or anything for your GR86 or BRZ, that you reach out, utilize us as a resource. We can help you guys with the planning, the sale, the after support, whatever it may be. Thank you guys again. Like, comment, subscribe. Tune in next month. We'll have another top 5 most wanted for you. Have a great day.